Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Geoguessr Daily Challenge. It's been a while. I was away for a little bit. We were actually upstate, me and my family, upstate New York, hiking. We went to the Niagara Falls area, went to Letchworth State Park. There was a beautiful gorge. You got to see the amazing red, orange, yellow trees. And of course, we were by Niagara Falls, so we went and hiked around Niagara Falls as well. It was great. Aside from that, second order of business, we've actually hit 400 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys so much. For those of you that have been here from the start, or if you just joined yesterday, your support means so much to me. It's been really great, really fun along the way. And thank you so much for sticking around. All right, let's get into it today. 1,000 people have played so far. Let's see what we got. So, Kampala, Uganda. First thing I see, the sign. We're just in Uganda. I think I can comfortably just go in and throw a guess down right in the center and be happy with it. Yeah, that's it. No point in finding the road there. All right, 1 point. 1 point. Starting off good. I haven't played since last. So, okay, this says SG, which should be Singapore. So if we're in Singapore, we're somewhere not very populated. This is interesting, though. This type of sign you see in Malaysia. So we could be in the area of Malaysia that's very close to Singapore. Let's go take a look on this highway. So I see a city to the west. That could be Singapore itself. So we do have the black and white striped poles. I see a flag in the distance. That is well, it's got the crescent like the Singapore flag. And that's the Malaysian flag and the Singapore or something flag. It's not the Singapore flag, it's something else, but this is the Malaysian flag. Interesting. So the bus did come from Singapore, but the rest of it is Malaysia. So I'm thinking we're on mainland. So let's see actually what this says. Taman Flora Height, that's what the other one said. So I'm wondering if maybe we're just here in Johor. Somewhere around... Oh, look, that says Taman something. So maybe Taman is Taman. Oh, look at all this. I think this is probably around where we're going to be. Taman here, Taman. Could Taman mean neighborhood, though? That's the only worry that I'm having here. So I'm wondering, since we saw the city to our west-ish, I wonder if we're like kind of... That says Seri Alam as well. I wonder if we're like on this side of things, kind of looking at the city, or maybe even around here. I don't really know. It's a strange one, but I do think we're just very close to where I clicked anyway. It's a game of margins at this point. I wonder if I do want to stay on this main highway. I wonder if I can find another sign real quick. Ooh, this is a good one. So we're heading west right now. So yeah, Johor J17 is what we're on. Here's 17. So we might have actually just been kind of near the industrial estate down here. Johor Bahru, it says. Don't know what that means necessarily. To our south, Sekolah, Antarbangsa, or something like that. Here's 17 as well. It goes up. So we could have been somewhere around here. I am going to just send it. Seri Alam. Wait, hold on. I just saw it. Yeah, we're near this. We're just near this. Very cool. We're up here. There's Florin Height. All right. 11 points. I'll take that. Ooh, okay. Roof rack with a snorkel and... Mongolia, it should be. Yeah, so we're getting some... Yeah, this is interesting. This is a little bit concerning. Mongolia, you could lose a ton of points. So... that says, oh, something that starts with an O, and then that one says Ard. Kino Theater. So, wait, hold on. Mongolia. Let me orient myself. I'm looking at two things at once. I'm going to put one down in the capital here, but let's keep in mind there are a couple other areas that it could be near population centers. I'm thinking a little bit north of Ulan, could be a possibility. But then there's always the weird wild cards. You could just be in a random town in the middle of nowhere. But I do think we're probably near the capital just based on how built up it is. There's a Korean bus. Very interesting. Here we go. Orbit. That says orbit. O-R, and that's a B. Should be. I-T, kind of. Orbit. Ara Kino Theater. Kenwood are causing with music or something like that. Doesn't help. Doesn't help at all, unfortunately, in this case. Let's just keep looking here. I'm happy sticking Ulan, if nothing else. But a little bit more information would be great. Because there is always the possibility that we are just somewhere completely random. Royal King Construction, huh? Doesn't... It's interesting because it's in English, so makes me think, where's the most likely place to find English is always near, capitals or tourist type places, because that's where, if any English is going to be useful, it's there, I would think, right? To tourists and to people that don't speak Mongolian or, I guess, Russian in this case. It's got the Russian lettering at least. Cyrillic, right? Is Mongolian written in Cyrillic? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Mongolian is just written in Cyrillic. This is interesting. This sign here. This says, oh, I forgot this letter. All right, I'm screwed. Starts with an E though. Oh, we could be up here in Erdenet. I'm not gonna put it there because I like to stick on the capital here, but that is a possibility. Whew. Good thing I didn't change it. Yes, we're just outside Ulan, which is what I was thinking. A lot of these rounds, they look Orbit Road, and it was Orbit. It was the bus line. There you go, and it goes probably to some sort of theater. Wonder if I find that somewhere. Probably not. Anyway, not too bad. Not too bad. 50 points lost. Next up. All right, so roof rack here. Not seeing mirrors, an interesting tip. This feels Dominican to me, Dominican Republic possibly. And does it feel mountainous? I mean, I see some mountains to the east, to the north even. So yeah, I'm thinking right now Dominican. What city though? What city, right? There's two options only. It could be Santo Domingo, or it could be Santiago de los Caballeros is the name. Santiago de los Caballeros, right? So let's look at this sign, see if we get any information. We know Santiago is the more mountainous of the two. This does feel a bit hilly, so it's possibly that. And we know Santo Domingo is very flat, so I'm thinking that's not what it is. And it also doesn't feel like a typical Santo Domingo round. But I do think I'm like 99% sure that we definitely are in the Dominican Republic. I didn't check for front plates on the cars that I saw, so that is a thing to think about. I thought I saw like the colors of a Colombian flag, but I think it was that yellow pole and this kid's outfit or something that like combined together to confuse me. But yeah, we're just in a little like windy neighborhood here. But yeah, super mountainous to the north and the east. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna put one in here for now. That car. Am I crazy to think that it just had a red front license plate? Yeah, it did. Strange. Any chance it's Puerto Rico? I mean, Puerto Rico does or doesn't have a roof rack. It might. Oh man, now I'm starting to, you know. We're seeing front plates. We're seeing a lot of front plates. So, well, two front plates, right? So, I'm going back to the start. We're in a more populous area in the start. Another front plate there. It's definitely a front plate. I'm now starting to think, well, now, no, there's no front plates there and there. All right. I'm confused. I'm going with my gut. I think this is the Dominican Republic. I think we're in Santiago de los Caballeros. We're gonna go this way. Just a little bit. See if we can maybe get a phone number. Phone number doesn't help. I just saw a phone number. Maybe get a flag. I meant, but no flags. Even if we're off, we're not gonna lose that many points. So let's see. Fingers crossed. Let's see if my guess paid off. And it did. We were just outside the city in Tamboril here. Very nice. We lost 32 points. Not bad at all. All right, so up in the hills here, this is very interesting. We have some bollards on the side. Not anything I can immediately identify. That sign, unfortunately, can't read it. So we're going to just head down the hill here, down the hill towards civilization, hopefully. Usually down the hill is the better way to go. I don't always practice what I preach. I should probably. But yeah, we should be going downhill to find anything. It's more likely that there's going to be some sort of established civilization lower altitude than higher. But I would like a sign above all else, just so I can know. Right now I'm thinking Balkan, possibly, with no other information. I mean, this is kind of crazy, though. That could change my mind. Very, very, very mountainous in the distance. We have these black and white arrows. I don't know what to think right now. I almost have like a Peru thought in my mind as well. So we do need some more info, but we did see a bit of civilization, a farm there in the valley. So there is a possibility we get to something. But that's, I don't know, that sign doesn't, that it feels European. All these signs feel European, don't they? I mean, just to me at least. And now we're going back up. Let's see. Long license plate with blue on the side. Didn't it have blue? Pretty sure that has blue. We're going to check the front as well. The person driving. Doesn't really help. But blue. Definitely blue. I'm thinking Balkan then. It has to be in my mind. How are we going back up? I don't know. I also don't see anything now that's useful. Where does it get this mountainous? Greece even could be. Do we have rifts? I mean, that looks kind of like a rift. This could be Montenegro, Albania even. Let's go in Montenegro. I think that's probably our best bet. I'm going to go to the start. I'm going to set a checkpoint, go to the start. We're going to go uphill now, just in case there's something that we missed. Because, I don't know, I wasn't finding anything the other direction at all. 41 seconds. Let's see if we can get any little bit of information aside from the European looking signs and the blue strip on the license plate. It won't be Albania because Albania would have 2 blue strips or a red strip on the left. This has no strip. Citroën, it's a European brand of car. Oh man, if I only had a little bit of text on these houses to read. Yeah, I think it's a good guess. Let's just fingers crossed again. Okay, we didn't lose too many points. Thankfully, we did very well on the rest, but we were actually in Slovenia. That's a tough one, but I get it. I get it. It did feel a little bit Mediterranean, and I guess this area of of Italy, could feel like that as well. I saw those, like, it looked like a vineyard with grapes, that farm that I mentioned. So I could see it. I could see it. It was mountainous. Up here is, of course, the extension of the Alps. I guess it's just kind of the end of the Alps is just ending here a little bit. Tough one, though. Tough one. I didn't really find anything useful for me. But yeah, 23,000, and I'm a master pathfinder, so that's cool. I don't know what that means, but very nice. Perfect Kampala, basically. Very well done in Malaysia. Very well done in Mongolia. Very well done in the Dominican Republic. And then we just kind of struggled in the last round. But thankfully, 23,366 brings us into gold. Let's see how we did out of like 1,000 people. Not top 50, fair enough. Not top 75, fair enough. All right, top 100. I'll take top 100. In the top 10th percentile or something like that. Pretty good so far. Anyway, that's going to do it. So if you enjoyed this one, please leave a like down below, subscribe like you have been doing for daily GeoGuessr videos, and leave a comment. Let me know how you did on this one. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.